Welcome to another Triple Hound video. Thanks to GalaxyCon Live, we're adding to our ongoing series of interviews with some of the most famous actors in gaming and animation. Today, we're talking with Greg Baldwin, perhaps best known for playing Uncle Iroh in the Avatar universe, or the villainous Aku in Samurai Jack. In addition to playing those characters in cartoons and video games, Greg Baldwin has also played the great Master Splinter in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and a number of characters, including Jedi Master Tera Sinube in the Star Wars universe. In video games, Greg Baldwin can be heard in the critically acclaimed BioShock, Fallout 4, and Ghost of Tsushima, and even voices Master Oogway for the video game adaptation of Kung Fu Panda. With that, let's get into our interview with Greg Baldwin.
Hello, Seth. How are you this fine day?
I'm doing well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hi. So I've written out a couple of questions in advance. So you've played some of the wisest mentors and masters over the years. If you had to go to one of those mentors for a major life decision, would it be Uncle Iroh, Master Splinter, Master Oogway, or Jedi Master Tera Sinube?
Oh, those, you know what? My number one would be Iroh, but my number two would be Tera Sinube. I love Tera Sinube. You know, I have a theory about Tera Sinube. I believe. Did you watch The Mandalorian?
I do, yeah.
I think that Tera Sinube is the one that rescued Grogu. Because he was in the temple with the younglings, and Tera Sinube says, "The beauty of moving slowly is you can clearly see the way ahead." So maybe he knew what was about to happen and got Grogu out in time. And he's officially listed. He's not listed as dead. He's one of those Jedis that they don't know for sure what happened. I mean, he probably died in the temple, but we don't know that for a fact.
Oh, I like your idea better. I like
it too. It makes sense, you know. Oh man, I'd love to see more. I would love to voice that character again. I love that character.
Well, I'm rooting for that to happen. We've got several series of The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett, and things like that coming up. So I hope that happens.
Oh, I would. Yeah, me too. I'd love to voice him again and hear from him again. He was such an interesting Jedi. You know, I remember Dave Filoni when he was describing the character to me. He said, "Okay, he's not as old or as wise as Yoda, but put it this way: when Yoda was a senior, Tera Sinube was a freshman. So they're very, very close in age, you know. I love the character. So yes, apart from Iroh, it would be definitely Tera Sinube.
Excellent.
On your first question, my friend.
So Uncle Iroh was a firebender. If you had to pick an element to bend, which one would you bend and why?
Just because I've always been, it would be air, and just because I always sort of live in the, you know, it's sort of the way I think in many ways, and sort of airy and sort of, and I like the idea of air being such a powerful force, but an invisible force. You know, I think if I had a choice, I probably would like to be an airbender.
Perfect. I've got some thoughts on that, but I want to sneak in another question before you escape. And that is, on a couple of occasions, you've taken over voicing characters previously done by the late and great and incredibly talented Mako Iwamatsu. And how have you approached the challenge of taking on those roles?
The challenge has always been, it's because it's not just the role that the writers give you and the words that they give you, but Mako it's not just these iconic characters, but it's the iconic actor that created these characters. So yeah, even today, Mako is always in my mind, and always do you sound how I listen to my episodes sometimes and I go, oh, you sound nothing like him, you know. It's still in my head of trying to, and he's so iconic. You know, even today, I think the longer I do him, I get closer, and I hope that I have honored his legacy, and I look forward to seeing him, but not anytime soon. If you know what I mean.
Right, understood. No, he's legendary, and you're well on your way to becoming that.
Oh, I thank you. I thank you for your kind words, my friend.